Well, thousands of gun rights activists rallying across the nation over the weekend. The White House says that it hopes that Congress votes to support President Obama's proposals.
We think there's consensus on Capitol Hill for this. We think we can get 60 votes in the Senate and 218. It's going to be very, very hard.
For assault weapons?
Well, we're going to, the President put forward a variety of things: assault weapons, high-capacity magazines, universal background checks, some mental health, school safety. So we think there's support for a lot of these things, and we're going to push as hard as we can.
Mark Thiessen is former speechwriter to President George W. Bush. Alan Colmes is the host of the Alan Colmes radio show. Gentlemen, welcome.
Hi.
Good to have you both with us this morning.
Good morning.
Big day, obviously, in America, and it's great to have you both with us. You just heard David Plouffe. Mark, you worked for President George W. Bush. Is there common ground that needs to be sought on this issue in this country, do you think?
I think that there can be. I mean, look, I have two daughters who are the exact same age as the kids who died in Newton. So I think there are a lot of things that Republicans can support that the president has announced, like better gun owner safety education and mental health support and helping develop emergency response plans and all the rest. But when the president goes to gun control, I think that the public support and bipartisan support drops dramatically. There's a Fox News poll that shows only 22% of Americans believe that more gun control would actually have stopped an incident like Newton, whereas 71% think that the criminals will get the guns anyway, and the 71% are right. There's empirical evidence to show it. So I think it's a mistake to go after gun control.
Well, criminals will always get guns. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead, Alan.
Criminals will always get guns. It doesn't mean that you don't make laws. If that were the case, you wouldn't make any laws because people would always break them. According to the Gallup poll, 53% support the president on gun control. Time magazine has it about 56%. So there is great support, if not in Congress and the Senate, at least among the American people, to do what the president said he wants to do.
We have another poll that we want to take a look at that shows basically that Americans believe that the most important thing is to protect the constitutional right of the Second Amendment to own guns. 51% say that. 40% say they think the most important part is to protect citizens from gun violence. Just a quick thought on that, Mark, and then we got to go. We're going to be breaking away to something live here.
Well, sure, exactly. But I mean, protecting Americans from gun violence, the assault weapons ban doesn't do that. Look, we had an assault weapons ban for 10 years from 1994 to 2004. And it expired in 2004. And you know what happened? Gun violence actually went down since the assault weapons ban expired. It's the lowest level today.
Gentlemen,
since
got to break in. Thanks to you both for being here today.
Thank you.
Mark Thiessen, Alan Colmes.
That debate certainly.